Will be past closures. There will be snowy, icy conditions. Get ready, get rigs ready.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 6, the first real snow of the season is fastly approaching. We hear from WashDOT. Plus, missing and murdered indigenous people have been a silent epidemic, but government agencies are finally stepping up. Our Emily Goodell goes in depth. Plus, we are following late-breaking news as the evening rush hour is on. Find out which interstate to avoid right now. And Stacy is here.
That's right, we're tracking multiple winter weather advisories. Lots of snow coming to the mountains. I'll tell you all about it coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this Friday. It's November the 15th, and I'm Austin Reed. First at 6, we have a major traffic alert. Police and medics just left I-182 westbound between Road 68 and Broadmoor Boulevard in Pasco for this crash. As you can see, there is still standstill traffic due to the crash. Reports for help came in around 5:10 p.m. At least 3 vehicles were involved. Our crews saw them in the medium. One of them possibly rolled over. Stay with us at AppleValleyNewsNow.com for updates. Well, we are preparing for a first alert weather weekend. If you have travel plans for the upcoming weekend, listen up. WashDOT crews are getting ready. Whether it's on site or via the web, a winter storm warning will be in effect for the mountains in Oregon and Washington from 10 a.m. tomorrow to 10 p.m. Monday. That's above 2,500 feet. Apple Valley News Now spoke with WashDOT, who is preparing right now as this is our first real snowstorm of the season.
We often say there's 2 seasons when we're looking at transportation. It's construction and winter, and oftentimes winter happens sooner than we might want to admit, but WashDOT crews are always preparing even weeks or months in advance to get ready, get rigs ready.
WashDOT says drivers need to prepare for heavy snowfall and very low visibility, which will create extremely dangerous driving conditions. Extra snowplow trucks and staff will be on hand. In the meantime, WashDOT having some fun in promoting this closure on their social media today. SR 20 North Cascades Highway officially closed at 5 o'clock this evening between Ross Dam Trailhead on the west side and Silver Star Gate on the east side ahead of the significant snowfall in the forecast for the weekend. Officials are calling it a temporary closure. The state says their avalanche and maintenance crews will reassess on Monday, November the 18th. So be aware of this. Let's get right to First Alert. Stacy Lee, who's been tracking this storm all day here at the 6 o'clock hour now. What do you have for us?
That's right. Let's talk about those winter weather alerts all around the area. In fact, that area they were just showing 12 to 24 inches above 4,000 feet, 1 to 6 inches in the valleys, down a little bit lower in our Cascades across Snoqualmie, past that, and White Pass, 12 to 20 inches above 2,500 feet. Heavy snow, difficult to impossible travel, and we're also tracking heavy snow across the Blues over the weekend, 10 to 13 inches above 4,000 feet. Add to that some strong gusty winds. It'll be blizzard-like conditions. Tonight, though, locally, we're checking out that full supermoon, the final supermoon of the year. Extra big, extra bright in the sky right now, 45 degrees. And they call it the Beaver supermoon, so it was exactly full at 1:29 today. However, you'll be able to view that pretty well tonight with our clear skies. Now, we're looking at chilly, very cold temperatures overnight. Everybody down below that freezing level all through the region, even into the Dalles at 32, 28 Tri-Cities, 24 tonight for Yakima and Ellensburg. Mostly clear and cold overnight. Those showers roll in Saturday in the evening for the lower elevations, but the snow will be impacting those Cascades starting tomorrow midday there. Heavy mountain snow continues through the weekend. We're going to have snow levels rising and then coming right back down, and more storms headed our way where we could see lower elevation snow next week. I'll break it all down for you coming up. Austin.
All right, Stacy, and do stay with Apple Valley News Now all weekend for coverage of the storm. Make sure you download our app and sign up for alerts that can get sent right to your phone. We also have webcams showing the current conditions. Again, it's all at AppleValleyNewsNow.com. We have new information in Thursday's chaotic scene in downtown Yakima. The Yakima Police Department now says 24-year-old Andy Valencia was arrested and booked into the Yakima County Jail on suspicion of assault, DUI, eluding, malicious mischief, taking a motor vehicle without permission, unlawful possession of a firearm, vehicular assault, and harassment. According to YPD, a patrol officer spotted a stolen vehicle just before 11 a.m. near Yakima and began chasing the vehicle. That's Yakima Avenue. Cops say Valencia began shooting at a parked, uninvolved YPD patrol vehicle on Yakima Avenue. No one suffered life-threatening injuries. For years, missing and murdered indigenous people have been a silent epidemic, with victims' families struggling alone to navigate a complex criminal justice system. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell reports government agencies are finally stepping up.
Representatives of federal, state, and tribal governments gathered at the Yakima Nation Winter Lodge to outline the progress they've made in addressing the MMIP crisis, share resources, and let families know that they're no longer alone. Rosenda Strong went missing from the Yakima Reservation in the fall of 2018. Her body found in the summer of 2019. Her case only now making its way through federal court.
This is heavy. 7 people are responsible for my sister's disappearance or murder. They're all from here.
Sissy Strong Reyes has spent years fighting for justice for her sister and others like her, often doing it alone.
I'm sorry we weren't here 6 years ago, 5 years ago, but I think in part due to advocacy of MMIP families like yours, you now have all these new programs.
At the federal level, the Department of Justice has hired 5 coordinators and 5 assistant U.S. attorneys to handle cases of missing and murdered Indigenous people.
For the first time in the history of DOJ, there are 10 permanent personnel dedicated solely to addressing MMIP and MMIP-related issues.
The Bureau of Indian Affairs coordinating victim services and agents in its missing and murdered unit, helping tribal law enforcement on the ground. 21 case referrals in Washington state so far this year. Plus, families can get their missing loved one on the MMU website.
MMU can assist in offering reward incentives up to $5,000 for information leading to this.
At the state level, the Washington Attorney General's office has an MMIWP task force making policy recommendations. One result of that task force, an MMIWP cold case unit in the AG's office. Starting out with the Homicide Investigation Tracking System, or HITS, which shows 122 unsolved homicides statewide, with an Indigenous person listed as the victim. 64 of them in eastern Washington and 41 in Yakima County.
This is simply a starting point. We know that this is not an actual representation of the true number. This is just numbers that we have visibility on at this time.
Washington State Patrol making progress with its groundbreaking missing Indigenous person alert system. Out of 130 alerts, only 15 people are still missing. 5 were found dead.
But 110 were found. Sometimes they were reunited. Sometimes the situation didn't call for reunification, but it was a blessing that they were found.
Plus, filling one of 2 vacant tribal liaison positions after more than a year-long search.
I have so much to learn from you. I wish to listen and learn.
At the local level, the Yakima Nation has made new changes, establishing a tribal community response plan outlining their policies for responding to MMIP cases and listing services available for victims, including transportation assistance, help attending court hearings, providing case updates, and helping draft victim impact statements for court.
Just to help them find tools for healing, because it's something that's going to stay with you forever and something that you're going to carry forward for the rest of your life, and we just want to be that extra support.
Yakima Nation has also hired its first MMIP liaison to personally connect families to the resources they need.
I'm all for outreach, but it's working with one-on-ones, letting them know that I'm not their voice for them. I'm helping them raise their own voice, because only our people will know what they're going through if they express it themselves. They will feel it because it is so powerful.
According to Washington State Patrol, at least 40 Indigenous people are missing out of Yakima County. We'll have that list on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Emily, thank you. Other news tonight, making a difference. Each holiday season, Meals on Wheels sends out wish lists to its homebound seniors. They're asking for the community's help in collecting things. It includes stamps and stationery, candy and cookies, socks, slippers, gloves, hats, and other clothes. They can also use gift cards. We spoke with Stephen Davis, the director of the Mid-Columbia Meals on Wheels program. He says the program started as a small staff program, but in 2016, there was a group of volunteers who came together.
They like to call themselves the elves, but we found a need where our homebound seniors were isolated, lonely, and during this holiday season, everybody should have the opportunity to know that there's people who care and have a network that supports them.
About 460 people have participated so far. Meals on Wheels says this is the most they've ever had. Items can be dropped off to the Meals on Wheels office at 1824 Fowler Street in Richland. They are accepting until December the 2nd. Also at Meals on Wheels, a reminder about some of the services offered. Most know about the food delivery, where the name Meals on Wheels comes from. But there are also indoor dining experiences. Most dining centers in Benton and Franklin counties require a reservation 24 hours in advance. But there's no charge for income requirements. Everything is donation-based. It's all based out of the opportunity to alleviate isolation and loneliness.
Here in the cafe, we have about 15 to 20 of them that are here every single day. And what's really cool is every once in a while a new face will show up and somebody decided to bring a friend or somebody new heard about the program. And then it's cool because they come in and they get to meet other people that are in similar situations as themselves, and then they make that connection and have that social interaction.
At the Central Campus on Fowler Street, no reservations are needed, and there is also a breakfast service every Wednesday morning. They include the close to 700 volunteers in the region who help the program run. Apple Valley News Now, live at 6, is just getting started. Up next, our Dan Hansen has this week's Seattle Kraken player profile. But first, the first human case of bird flu detected in Oregon. We'll have the latest and tell you if you should be concerned. And Stacy returns with your full First Alert weather forecast. Get ready for snow this weekend in the mountains.
Saludo de arriba, tengo frío solo en esta cima. Pa' donde yo vaya con boba pa' encima. Viajar del tiempo se flota en el aire, también se camina.
Texans, Cowboys, Monday Night Football at 5, Apple Valley News Now.
Tonight, why would somebody ever
put a wig on and gun somebody down in a parking lot?
He got shot for 1 of 3 reasons: greed, revenge, or lust.
And then, bingo.
All new 2020 tonight on ABC.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bathfitter's hundreds of design options, you'll get the bath you want to fit your budget. Fiction, bath remodels take forever and tear the house apart. Fact, Bathfitter installation takes just 1 day to fit your schedule. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, arriving in your mailbox this week, or pick up a copy in store. Save on Sterilite storage boxes and totes, up to $4 off. Audubon 14-pound bags of wild bird food are just $14.99. Save $100 on an Avanti 10 cubic foot chest freezer. Plus save in our bonus zone with great savings on Aroma roaster ovens and stovetop stuffing. Members save more with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
Loving the pizza, this big cheese pizza.
pizza from Tony's Big Cheese for dinner tonight.
And with some amazing cheese bread.
And yummy chicken wings. I want sandwich.
When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
Every 19 seconds, someone in the U.S. is diagnosed with diabetes, but early detection and healthy habits can make a big difference. Learn more at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Fly the Northwest with the ladies of WSU Crew, Tuesday at 6.
Back now with a health alert. Medical officials confirming that the first human case of bird flu has been detected in Clackamas County, which was linked to an outbreak that impacted birds at a commercial poultry operation in Pasco. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says they are not releasing the person's identity. Doctors treated the patient with an antiviral medication, and people in their household were also prescribed medication. Oregon Health Authority officials warn people at risk are at risk who had close or prolonged unprotected exposures to infected birds or other animals, or to environments contaminated by infected birds or other animals. Turning to sports, can the Tri-City Americans make it lucky number 13? Tonight could be the night after the Americans rallied from 4-2 and 5-4 deficits to win their 12th straight game Monday night, 6-5 in overtime against the Calgary Hitmen. Well, tonight is the lone meeting of the season between the Americans and Raiders. Last season in Kennewick, the Americans picked up a 5-4 win over Prince Albert. The guys started playing around 5 o'clock this evening.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Prosser Memorial Health.
And Apple Valley News Now is your local TV home for the Kraken. After their bad road trip, the Kraken returned home to take on second-place Las Vegas, a team Seattle doesn't have much success against. The team defied the odds and beat the Knights in overtime. A big reason is left winger Braden Taneve. Dan Hansen introduces us to Turbo, they call him.
The Kraken didn't have their best road trip. Although it started off promising, the team lost their next 4. It seemed all they needed was some home support and Brandon Turbo Tanev. The beginning of the game didn't start off well as the team found themselves down by 2 in the first period, until left winger Brandon Tanev said, "You know what, enough's enough." Tanev intercepted a pass, and they don't call him Turbo for nothing. He took the puck on a breakaway and scored the first goal for the team, cutting the lead in half. He wasn't done either. In the second period, he scored again, netting his first multi-goal game since March of 2023, eventually helping the team to the overtime victory and earning the second star of the game. Tanev began his career in the NHL as a member of the Winnipeg Jets in 2016, before spending 3 years as a member of the Pittsburgh Penguins. Tanev was selected by the Kraken as a part of the expansion draft from the Penguins, becoming an inaugural member of the team. In his time with Seattle, Tanev has become a fan favorite for his play and energy on the ice. This year, Tanev has 3 goals, 1 assist, and 4 points for Seattle. You can catch Tanev and the Kraken all season long right here on Apple Valley News. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Let's get right into it. We've got a lot to talk about tonight. 45 degrees, clear skies. That full moon is out. Winds are light at 10 miles per hour. Our feels like temp is 40, and those temperatures will continue to drop. It's a very chilly night. Let's talk about rainfall. We'll start seeing those showers hitting our neck of the woods by the early late afternoon, I should say. We've got pockets of below freezing temperatures. It's an upper level system. That is going to bring us anywhere from 1 inch to 1.5 inches of water into the mountains. Now, this is through Sunday. Not a lot of rain left behind because most of it will be absorbed into those mountains. Blue foothills are going to see about 1/4 inch, and the mountains up to about 1/2 inch in the blues. Let's talk snowfall on Saturday. Here comes the first big major snowstorm of the season, and again, it's impacting most of the Pacific Northwest, the Cascades, all the way down into Oregon, and even the Blue Mountains. Let's take a look at Sunday's track. We're going to see even more upper level flow. Now, what what happens on Saturday is some of the snow levels will start to rise up 6, 7, 8,000 feet, but then they drop back down on Sunday, and you'll see that as the day progresses, we'll have heavier mountain snow again. So it's kind of a 1-2 punch. 12 to 24 inches above 4,000 feet in the northern portion of the Cascades. More to the south, 2,500 feet and above. Heavy snow, difficult travel. White Pass, Snoqualmie Pass. And then when we look at the blues, 10 to 13 inches above 4,000 feet. We've been seeing snow already throughout the morning and day there. Let's talk futurecast for our area. Again, mostly clear skies. We get through part of the day with no rain, and then the clouds start to move in the afternoon. Here's where we'll start to see those showers moving down the valley, Ellensburg and outside. That's when we'll start seeing those snow showers on Saturday night. Moving as it moves to the east, the warming trend comes with it. We'll see rain showers. And you'll see that. You'll see the rain starting to transition there in the Cascades early Sunday. But then we're going to have another cold front assisting through, and that's going to bring the heavier rain to our region and the snow showers in the blues and across the Cascades. So very stormy weather all weekend long. If you're hitting the road, you're going to want to be prepared for winter driving conditions and possibly those passes even closing. Here's what we're expecting between Sunday and Monday. A lot of snow, heavy snow, 12 to 18 inches or more in the Snoqualmie Pass area, 4 to 6 inches Cabbage Hill. Lower elevations aren't going to see much snow. If you are going across those passes, you're going to encounter lots of rain on the west side of the state. Lots of rain as you head into the Portland area. And here's what you're going to want to do is prepare for winter travel conditions. Pack your emergency kit. Avoid travel if you're just not comfortable driving in these kind of conditions. Make sure you have a full tank and check those tires, and make sure you have chains if you don't have an all-wheel drive vehicle. Temperatures tonight, very chilly. We're down in the 20s and 30s. Here's that 7-day forecast. Look for those showers beginning later in the day. Breezy winds and rain showers Saturday. Things kind of drying out for us on Monday. Here's what it looks like in Yakima. Again, 40s popping into the 50s with that quick warm front, then dropping right back down with more rain and mountain snow showers. We could even see a wintry mix. Look at that Wednesday in the Ellensburg area. Walla Walla is looking breezy with lots of winds again coming as that system moves through with those chilly overnight lows. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. We'll see those showers in the afternoon. Breezy winds on Sunday, more rain. The big takeaway, of course, Austin, is going to be the heavy mountain snow. So travelers are definitely going to be impacted this weekend across Snoqualmie, White Pass, any of the passes over the blues, I-84 towards Meacham and into the La Grande area. So be safe out there.
And I thought it was interesting when WashDOT was talking about SR20 closing down for now, and they're not going to reassess until like November 18th.
Right.
So.
Those are very, those mountains are very, very steep, I guess you would say, which could create avalanche conditions. So.
All right, we'll keep everybody posted. Up next, we have a health alert, so stay with us.
Are you a daredevil who drives on empty to see if you can make it? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Here in Washington, we love the word "and," like socks and sandals, flannels and beanies, wheat fields and mountains. And now with FundHub WA, saving money and helping the climate. Find grants to bring resources and funds to your community. Get incentives to grow your business and transition to clean energy. And discover rebates that will save you money at home and on the go and reduce emissions. Find funding opportunities today at fundhub.wa.gov.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes? I love these free phone flakes.
Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. US Cellular.
Sometimes, life is a funny way of turning sideways. Like when your kid decides they're a professional stylist the morning of picture day.
Here we go.
Or when your to-do list isn't quite done.
You went to Rite Aid, right?
Or when you're sure you packed everything you need, but you actually need one more thing.
We forgot our prescriptions.
We
got you. Are we happy?
We are happy. Find everything you need?
Yep.
Yeah, life never really goes the way you plan, but that's why we're here. It means more at Rite Aid.
Hot Tubs. Hot Tub. Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance on new 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. 2 locations, Spokane and Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2024 inventory. Hot tubs starting at $29.95. All inventory 40 to 80% off. See the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Spokane County Fair and Expo Center and Hapo Center Pasco. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Prosser Memorial Health orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist Dr. Tegan Goodell is now caring for patients at Prosser Orthopedic Center. Dr. Goodell brings his expertise in sports injuries and advanced arthroscopic procedures to the community, offering comprehensive care to athletes and active individuals throughout the region. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Goodell, call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599 or learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Are you a pour-over purist? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
We are back now with a health alert. The threat of post-surgery complications remains a concern in the U.S. According to a study published this week in the BMJ Medical Journal, more than a third of people have adverse effects after going under the knife, and roughly 20% of those issues were caused by medical errors. Now, the study was small, only looking at about 1,000 patients in Massachusetts. Researchers say in some cases the medical mistakes resulted in problems, including infections that were either serious or even life-threatening. They advise hospitals to make better progress on patient safety. The region's only live and local news at 6:30 is coming back. Right after this, Riley Fitzgerald will take us to a Veterans Expo and then weather.
First alert, weather weekend. It's going to be stormy out there. I'll tell you all about it coming up.
Smoke City for Less. We are open 7 days a week with now 5 locations.
Why do people come to the University of Washington? They come here to find people who will inspire them, move them, change them. They come to solve big problems and prepare for careers where they can make a difference. They come to cheer on their Huskies in the greatest setting in college football. If you want to change the world, this is where you start. For passion, for possibility, be boundless.
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, arriving in your mailbox this week, or pick up a copy in store. Seattle's best ground coffee is just $4.99. All party-sized bags of chips are 2 for $7. Select Pepsi brand 12-packs are buy 2, get 1 free. Plus save in our bonus zone on an Element 55-inch smart TV and hot-priced half-pound bags of Werner beef jerky. Members save more with our latest savings book at Bi-Mart.
Once, this table belonged to you. But when you decided to donate it to Goodwill, it transformed into their table, supporting before-school gatherings, cherished family dinners, and creative crafting sessions. Its impact stretches even beyond. Goodwill utilizes the proceeds from its sales to assist local individuals in overcoming employment hurdles, providing training and job placement services not only for individuals, but also for local businesses. And that's how one table can support the opportunity for everyone to create their own stories and memories. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
At Spectrum, we believe every day unlocks unlimited possibilities to bring you closer to the people and places you love. Spectrum transforms your gaming experience into a galaxy of adventures. And with the fastest, most reliable internet, you're always front row to the entertainment you love, no matter where you are. Get Spectrum Internet Premier for $30 per month when bundled plus a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-440-0029. Spectrum Internet puts streaming live TV, sports, and popular apps all at your fingertips.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
This is the Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring, so you don't have to. So no more nudging your partner or sleeping on the other side of the house, because the Tempur Ergo Smart Base actually detects snoring, then automatically adjusts to help reduce it all night, every night.
Save up to $500 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets and get a $300 gift.
Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Not just college football, SEC football.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Election night 2024.
Live election night.
As the votes were counted,
We've got some hot ones we are following for you right now.
one winner emerged. Apple Valley News Now.
Polls are closed, but there are people still in line.
Apple Valley News Now is on your side.
Next extra, Tom Cruise's mission to do the impossible.
I need you to trust me one last time.
How he's stepping up the stunts for MI8 and taking you for one final thrill ride. Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. New video into the Apple Valley News Now newsroom of that crash on I-182 in Pasco. If you're just getting home, we'll tell you what happened. Plus, our Riley Fitzgerald takes us to this year's Veterans Expo. That and more now at 6:30.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to start with breaking news. We're still tracking a crash on I-182 in Pasco that is impacting the westbound lanes. Traffic moving slowly in this area. Now, the crash happened just after 5 p.m. This is between Road 68 exit and then the Broadmoor exit. It involves two pickups and another vehicle. The other vehicle ended on its roof. All three vehicles were in the median. Injuries are still unknown at this time, but we'll keep you posted at applevalleynewsnow.com. And another big thing coming this weekend.
That's
the
right.
Four-letter word snow.
Yeah, Plowy McPlow is going to be out. Betty Whiteout is going to be out.
I didn't know that.
These are the named snow plows by WashDOT, so you got to love that. All right, let's start out with our Sky Cam tonight. It is the final super moon of the year. We've had 4 of them in a row. This is the Beaver full moon, and it is out in all its glory tonight. We could see it great on our Sky Cam. 45 degrees, winds are at 10 miles an hour. Our feels like temperature is 40 because of the wind chill factor. So there's the Beaver supermoon. Again, the 11th full moon of 2024, the 4th supermoon in a row, and the final one for 2024. Winter weather alerts, tons of them going on into the north, 12 to 24 inches up. That's the Stevens Pass area, Loop, 1 to 6 inches of snow possible down in the valleys, 12 to 20 inches above 2,500 feet. That's across Snoqualmie and White Pass over the weekend, and we're even tracking heavy snow for the Blues, 10 to 13 inches above 4,000 feet. Add to that 35-mile-an-hour winds. It's going to be treacherous driving this weekend. Mostly clear, cold with light winds, temperatures well below the freezing level all through the region tonight. Mostly clear and cold for the region overnight. Those showers will start to move into our area tomorrow evening and last through Sunday. Heavy mountain snow on and off all weekend long. And get ready, we've got more snow storms impacting our area. We could even see some lower elevation snowflakes in the middle of next week. I'll tell you all about it coming up. Austin?
Stacey, thank you. At the Tri-Cities Veterans Resource Expo, there are plenty of resources to receive and programs to get involved in. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald learned about a new program, though, called Guitars for Vets. Take a look.
At the Columbia Basin Veterans Center's Vet Resource Expo, there is employment resources, housing, veterans organizations, educational, surplus items, veteran service officers, veteran benefits, haircuts, workshops, and more.
We have 79 vendors here. I'm hoping to see around 700 to 1,000 veterans come through our doors. Yeah, so it has grown. This is definitely the biggest year that we've seen.
Along with one more unconventional program, Guitars for Vets. Melissa Johnson is the director of chapter development with Guitars for Vets. She says the program teaches beginning guitar to veterans dealing with mental health issues or physical disability.
We teach you what you want to know, how you best learn, at the pace you want to go. We tailor make our lessons to the student that's sitting in front of us.
Thanks to donors, once completing the program, the veteran gets their own guitar along with everything they need.
And then once you complete 10 lessons, you're awarded a guitar, picks, tuners, capos, strap, gig bag, books, guitar polish, just a whole bunch of stuff.
She explains there are all kinds of healing properties that music provides.
Music is math and creative, so left brain and right brain. It helps bridge that gap between the two. It helps make more connections. It helps rebuild connections that were once damaged. The vibrations from the guitar, from the acoustic guitar pressed up against your body, that's soothing and healing as well. Practicing helps actually lubricate the joints and gives more dexterity to hands. I've had one student tell me that while she's practicing, her tinnitus actually dies down.
This program hopes to influence those who take part in it, the veterans, their families, and the instructors. With thousands of veterans in the region.
In a 75-mile radius, we have about 47,000 veterans that we serve in this area.
There isn't a better time to put music in the hands of those who fought for the country. In Kennewick, Riley Fitzgerald, Apple Valley News Now.
Riley, thank you. Before the Kennewick chapter can officially begin its lessons, they do need a volunteer chapter coordinator. Find out how to get involved right now at applevalleynewsnow.com. Well, it was all smiles in Bangor, Maine yesterday as a World War II vet celebrated his 104th birthday. Ed Hendrickson celebrated with staff and a few dozen friends at a senior living facility. His daughter, Ellen, flew in from Utah as a last-minute surprise. He got to spend some quality time with his son, too, who went to a Veterans Day parade with his dad. Hendrickson said the secret to living a long, healthy life is having a positive attitude and pushing through challenges with a smile. Turning to local living this holiday season, as we gather to give thanks, one local business is holding a sock drive. I learned about it today. Vibe Salon of Kennewick is currently hosting the Socks for the Soul fundraiser. This is the 9th year. They are hoping to collect 2,000 pairs of warm, dry socks, one of the most requested items for those in need. As of tonight, they have gathered about 1,250 pairs. They hope they can reach their goal by just before Thanksgiving. The fundraiser is in honor of the business owner's late grandmother.
We do it in memory of my late grandmother. It's been about 4 years since she's been passed, but every year we gather socks, and we just know that it brings warmth and comfort to a lot of people, so we wanted to carry on the tradition.
One of the things that she liked to do is to give us socks, and she would say, "There's nothing like a new pair of socks."
And the people that we choose to give these to really are in need, so it's important.
Yeah, they really got emotional when talking about this. When all of the socks are collected, they will be distributed to local organizations like the Union Gospel Mission, foster care families, and other places who help those in need. It is a whole new kind of cuisine in the Tri-Cities. Afghan Kitchen held their grand opening today. We were there. City council members and even the mayor helped introduce this new culinary venture to the area. The authentic Afghan cuisine will join the lineup of vendors at the Pasco Specialty Kitchen in downtown. The restaurant also serves halal, which refers to food allowed under Islamic law.
We came from Afghanistan in 2002, and we had no education before that, but you know, we went to school, and then here in America, you know how they say you gotta have that dream. It's the country of dream. Yeah. Her passion is food, so she wanted to bring our culture, you know, in Tri-Cities. Now that since 2021 we've got a lot of Afghans, and we thought it would be a nice addition to just grow our community and, you know, pass like our cultural stuff, you know, to you guys.
The owner says kebabs and spiced rice dishes are all prepared with authentic ingredients and traditional techniques. She also says without the city of Pasco's help, this would not be a reality. Also in Pasco and new tonight, Ziply Fiber announcing that it has begun construction of a new ultra-high-speed 100% fiber optic network in the city. The network, which became available today to the first 2,500 addresses, will serve more than 4,500 homes and businesses across the city when construction is complete in the coming weeks. Now, Ziply says with this launch, it means that as of today, the city of Pasco now has the fastest household internet speeds in the nation. Well, House Speaker Mike Johnson is requesting that the Ethics Committee not share its report on Matt Gaetz. The committee has been investigating the former GOP representative over allegations of sexual misconduct, illicit drug use, and other improper behavior. Gaetz has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing. Johnson says a former member of the House has traditionally been beyond the jurisdiction of the Ethics Committee.
I strongly request the Ethics Committee not issue a report, because that is not the way we do things in the House, and I think that would be a terrible precedent.
Gaetz resigned from his seat this week when President-elect Donald Trump announced he was going to nominate him to serve as Attorney General. Well, listen to this. An Alaska Airlines flight made an emergency landing at Los Angeles International Airport Thursday night. Flight 309 blew out a tire during takeoff from Dulles International Airport near D.C. The airline says the pilot declared an emergency landing as a precaution, but the Boeing 737 landed without incident. None of the 181 people on board were injured. Alaska says its crews train extensively to safely manage these types of scenarios. The company has taken the plane out of service while it investigates the malfunction. Still ahead on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30, we are previewing College Game Day, and Stacy is tracking the Beaver Moon. As you can see, this is a live look from our Kennewick Skycam, and she is updating the snow levels and all that snow talk. So stay with us.
Texans, Cowboys, the battle for Texas. Monday Night Football at 5. Apple Valley News Now.
This year has gone by very fast. We're now getting ready for the holidays. We need to be responsible and vote. Also, watch out for the road construction that's still going on. Call us if you're injured.
Call Allen Brecky Law Offices at 735-0546.
Hey babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE?
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
Dad, 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks. Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pai gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
Watch me. Watch me shine with every snap. Born to move fans, to cheer and clap. 2 different legs, that's how I play. One built from science to help me on the deck. Between these lines, I'm all heart and muscle. Don't stare too long, you'll miss the hustle. Watch me. Pioneers in prosthetic technology at Shriners Children's. The most amazing care anywhere.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
I've always had an eye for opportunity. As a kid, I was hustling, selling candy, mowing lawns, you name it. That drive never left me. The first time I tasted crumble, it was clear to me this was more than just a cookie. From that moment, I knew this was a chance to bring the taste of something new to our neighborhood. But I couldn't do it alone. That's where Happel came in. With their support, I was able to secure the loan that brought Crumble to our community. Where do you credit union?
Save now with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including select Pepsi brand 12 packs. Buy 2, get 1 free. Bi-Mart, saving our members more every day.
U.S. Cellular has the incredible new iPhone 16 Pro.
The first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence.
Spread the word.
And don't forget camera control. It'll blow you away.
Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. No trade-in needed. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Settling your own insurance claim can be risky business, especially if you have permanent injuries. To be sure you're being treated fairly, why not call for a legal opinion? For answers on insurance company settlement offers, call Allen Brecky Law Offices.
Who's ready for college football? ABC and ESPN's Game Day anchors are previewing Saturday's triple header from the College Game Day set at Georgia.
Triple header from the SEC on ABC today. It starts at noon Eastern time. An old SWC rivalry from back in the day, Texas and Arkansas.
You know, for the older audience, guys,
us,
like you
me,
and myself, this one goes back. And if you're an Arkansas fan, you know, no matter what's happened all year, you want to play Texas and you want to beat Texas. And I think really Sark's team a couple years ago probably learned a valuable lesson about how difficult of a matchup this can be. I expect Texas to match that enthusiasm this time around.
Yeah, Texas going into a place where Tennessee has already lost. 3:30 Eastern time, LSU in Florida. Bayou Bengals coming off that disappointment against Bama.
Boy, you get DJ Lagway back, which is really big. Florida's, you know, they're such a different offense when he's able to go out there and play. And we were talking in a meeting, LSU, we kind of put them out. Now, they just got to worry about winning football games, but they're still technically alive to try to get to Atlanta, so they cannot afford to think, oh, season's over, because they still have a bunch at stake.
And Tennessee doesn't need any help. They win their way in, they can get to the SEC championship game here at Georgia.
Yeah, and, you know, Josh Heupel has done such a great job as a head coach. The one team that he's really just never had a chance to go out and be dominant again and show that he can play with is Georgia. Great opportunity. This scene is really set for him. Got to stay focused on the road to be able to pull it off.
Dogs have won 7 straight against the Vols. Last time Tennessee won in this series, it came on a Hail Mary at the end of the game. See what happens Saturday night.
We're all watching this and thinking it must have been Take Your Dog to Work Day. Thank you for that, guys. You can watch the games right here on ABC's Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
It might have been our pet of the week, Sticks. I don't know. Anyway, Bi-Mart Skycam, 43 degrees, clear skies, nice view of the valley. But check out our feels like temperature because winds at 13 miles an hour. That's the wind chill factor. So it's feeling pretty chilly tonight in the Yakima Valley. Let's take a look at our storm track for tomorrow. Rain-wise, we're going to start seeing those showers move across the west side, turning into snow once it hits the mountains, and then back to rain showers as it hits our area. And we'll see those showers kicking off somewhere later in the day. Here's some of the rainfall totals we're expecting. Not a ton, as you can see in our lower elevations, but the mountains are going to get quite a bit of precipitation. Then let's talk snow. Snowfall begins on Saturday. It'll die down. We're going to have the snow levels around 2,000, 2,500 feet. They're going to raise up Saturday night into early Sunday. So that'll transition to rain showers as we get into Sunday, and then back to snow because then the snow levels fall with the cold front coming behind it. So here's what it looks like on Sunday. Mostly rain, a little bit of light snow in those upper elevations, right? And then as the evening moves in, we'll see more snow. So lots of winter weather advisories, difficult travel all through the region across those passes, especially up here Stevens Pass, 12 to 24 inches. White and Snoqualmie, 12 to 20 inches above 2,500 feet, 10 to 13 inches across I-84, the Blue Mountains there as well. Be particularly careful across the Dead Man's Pass or Cabbage Hill. That area is going to be seeing a lot of snow. Overall, we start out fairly clear. Those clouds roll in. Here comes the rain. Here comes the snow across the Cascade Mountains. Pretty heavy by the evening on Saturday. Rain developing through our region. And then as it moves to the east, you'll start to see that heavy snow here for the Blues. Let's move on into Sunday. So you see those rain showers. The snow levels have gone up, but then as the day progresses, that cold front moves in, and then we'll see more active snow showers in those lower elevations. So definitely impactful for travel. Snoqualmie Pass could see anywhere from 12 to 18 up to 20 inches, 4 to 6 Cabbage Hill. These numbers kind of dancing around the area. We'll have to see what we get. Here's what it looks like on the west side. If you do make it across the hills, it's going to be wet over there, potentially some thunderstorms on Monday. Wet in Portland as well. Look at that, 100% chance of rain both Sunday, Monday. That's the heavier portion of the storm and most wet on the west side. And then check out Spokane. Now Monday, if you're heading up or out of Spokane Monday, you could see some rain mixed with snow in those low elevations. So make sure you guys are packing an emergency kit. Make sure your tire pressure is good. Fill up that gas tank and check those mountain passes before you hit the road. Tonight, very cold. Temperatures down in the 20s and 30s. Let's check out our 7-day planners. There comes those showers in the evening. Breezy to gusty winds Sunday with, again, those showers moving through. They should taper off by Monday, but do look for a couple of stray showers here and there. Breezy winds, temperatures, again, you can see that quick warm up as we go from 42 on Saturday to 53 on Sunday, but then we rapidly cool back down as we get to Sunday night. Ellensburg, very stormy there as well, with a potential for some rain mixed with snow, with those temperatures staying down in the 20s all next week. Here's what Walla Walla looks like. Those gusty winds, particularly there around the foothills of the Blues. Frosty temperatures Monday into Tuesday, and more showers and another system moving in later in the week. So lots of active weather. It's La Nina. That means cooler and wetter in the Pacific Northwest. Right. So down south, this is going to be drier there. So,
okay.
My sister was asking me, she's in California, where's the rain? I said, we're getting it all
We're getting
here.
it. Yeah, we're getting soaked. We're getting pounded. All right, thank you much. We are back with What's Trending next.
This is my perfect day in Walla Walla.
It's a battle of the coasts, and the Kraken are determined to maintain their momentum. Don't miss a second of this matinee matchup as the team kicks off a busy weekend on home ice. Kraken Islanders, pregame at 12:30, Saturday on MeTV.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. so you can do it all and do it right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
I love these free phone flakes. Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. US Cellular.
I felt like there was just no answers to get out of the anxiety and the depression that I had.
I was suicidal all the time, thinking about it nonstop, every day, every moment.
Depression and anxiety rob millions of us of our day-to-day lives, but nothing seems to pull you out of it. Introducing Neurostim TMS, Washington's leading provider of transcranial magnetic stimulation, or TMS therapy. At Neurostim TMS, we treat the root of the problem with a series of short daily treatments. Using a non-invasive magnetic field, TMS activates the natural function of the brain's neurotransmitters to improve mood and regulate emotion. TMS is not shock therapy. It's an FDA-approved, easy outpatient experience and covered by all major medical insurances.
There's nothing better than just being able to enjoy life again.
The treatment just completely, fundamentally changed my life.
Visit neurostimtms.com today or call to schedule your free consultation at any of our 12 Washington state locations.
This is my perfect day in Walla Walla.
A battle of the coasts live from Seattle. Kraken Islanders, Saturday at 12:30 on MeTV.
Check this out. Time for What's Trending. Miss Universe contestants went big for the national costume competition in Mexico City last night.
That's right. Contestants were tasked with creating styles that represent their homelands. 126 contestants took the stage in the arena in Mexico City. for a glitzy prelim round. The grand finale is tomorrow, and that's when the winners will be announced.
Hey, a big one. Mike Tyson hits the boxing ring tonight, in his first professional fight in more than, get this, 19 years.
Wow, the 58-year-old former heavyweight champ will take on 27-year-old YouTube sensation fighter Jake Paul. The bout is tonight in Arlington, Texas. I know my husband's watching. That's probably what we'll be watching tonight
when you get home. All right. Yeah, a lot of people are watching that. Final weather when we come back.
Are you a daredevil who drives on empty to see if you can make it? At Numerica, you'll find money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
So what do you think about these? We like this.
Yeah, we love it.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out.
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com to learn more about no interest, no payments for 12 months.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,850 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Here in Washington, we love the word "and," like socks and sandals, flannels and beanies, wheat fields and mountains. And now with FundHub WA, saving money and helping the climate. Find grants to bring resources and funds to your community. Get incentives to grow your business and transition to clean energy. And discover rebates that will save you money at home and on the go and reduce emissions. Find funding opportunities today at fundhub.wa.gov.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, Pasco, and Hermiston. It's time to start thinking of gifts for your friends and family. Smoke City for Less has all kinds of great ideas, like favorite character bags, trays, accessories, candles, and incense. And if your loved one is hard to shop for, get them a gift card so they can get what they want. Lowest prices and the largest selection of vape mods and the best batteries, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Check them out this season. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Hey, babe, what's a 5-letter word that starts with PH and ends with NE? Clue is get 4 of these for free with 4 lines for $90 a month at US Cellular.
James, have you tried the 4 free phone flakes?
I love these free phone flakes. Hey, Dad, 4 free phones.
Each serving has 4 free phones.
4 free phones?
Thanks.
Oh.
They're right behind me, aren't they?
Choose 4 free phones and 4 lines for $90 a month, no trade-in needed. US Cellular.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for loud sneezers. Gesundheit. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Fly the Northwest with the ladies of WSU Crew, Tuesday at 6.
And welcome back. It's finally a Friday, and we have a great viewer photo to check out tonight from our friend Jan. Now, it looks like she was out on the Oregon coast,
Beautiful.
but that was last month's full moon, Jan. Okay. So thanks for sharing that. Tonight, you have the Beaver full moon. So to get your photo on TV, the QR code right side of your screen, or you can go to applevalleyNewsNow.com. Let's take a look at the bottom line. Showers, we're going to see those through lower elevations. Heavy snow across the mountains and mountain passes. More snow showers possibly in the lower elevations. We're talking middle of next week. Some areas are going to see some rain mixed with snow. All right, so planning your day tomorrow. Very chilly, especially in those early morning hours, and then you can see those showers are on by the early evening, late afternoon there around 4. So again, the takeaway here is be prepared for winter driving conditions. Be prepared for the passes to shut down at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
So it's going to be that kind of weekend.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us here on your news at 6 and 6:30. Austin Reed with Stacey Lee, hoping your news is good news. Have a great weekend.
Stay warm. Have a good one.